Und damit kann es weitergehen mit Let's Play Tales of Arise. Ich bin es, Adams. Wir haben beim letzten Mal uns hier ein bisschen in dem verehrten Kalaglia umgeschaut. Und ein seltsames Mädchen ist hier gekommen, was zusammengebrochen ist. Wir also haben jetzt hier Medizin gesucht und ihr seht, wenn man da ganz nah rangeht... Okay, so nah muss man gar nicht rangehen. Da ploppt hier was auf und ich denke mal, das wird jetzt hier die Medizin sein, die wir brauchen.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
It matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
Just to be safe, I think before we head back to Ulzebek, we should maybe have Doc double-check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Was? Wieso kann ich jetzt schon wieder die Schnellreise nicht benutzen? Dann kann ich die Schnellreise halt nicht benutzen. Dann laufen wir halt. Liegt es vielleicht an den Gegnern? Ist aber irgendwie dumm, oder? Weg da. Und weggejumpt. So. Zack, Leute, Mann. Wie ein Blitz saust er durch die Gegend, Mann. Zapp, zapp, zapp. Ja, du, das ist mal wieder eine von meinen freundlichen Wachen, die immer schauen, wie ich hier kämpfe. So, Rena. Wir haben jetzt übrigens zum ersten Mal richtig diesen Mond gesehen, als beim letzten Mal, wo ja die Festung ist, wo die Rena auch hier von herrschen.
Did you find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
Right, then we'll do that now.
Say, Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alphen now, right? Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Yeah, I think so.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself. But I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you. But you simply keep doing what you feel is right. If you ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here.
Thanks, Doc.
Immer wieder gerne. Aber jetzt müssen wir erstmal nach Ulzebek und Schnellreise geht natürlich wieder mal nicht. Das heißt, wir müssen wieder den altmodischen Weg gehen. Aber dann kenne ich mir ja wieder aus, Mann. Ich mag das so, wie wenn es dunkel wird, dass unser Schwert, dass es wirklich so richtig leuchtet, dass man so wirklich das so richtig herausstricht.
Okay, off we go.
So. Ich muss auch sagen, die Region gefällt mir so gut, Mann. Dieses Bergbau-Ding, das sieht einfach toll aus. Ich dachte wirklich, weil sie hätten es einfach so braun, grau lassen können. Aber wie gesagt, dieses Mechanische mit den ganzen Schienen und so, das lässt das alles ein bisschen lebendiger erscheinen. Und ich finde die Region sehr, sehr hübsch im Endeffekt jetzt hier. Bisschen klein, aber okay. Wir sind ja auch erst hier am Anfang hier. So, meine Wachen, ihr könnt gefälligst mal hier die Monster hier bezwingen, die mir hier folgen. Die Zeuge hier. Und wenn wir schon mal dabei sind, schauen wir wieder bei unserem Klamottentypen. Klamottentyp. Du bist ein Waschlappen, Mann. Ich dachte, du bist jetzt so langsam mal fertig. Na gut, dann eben nicht. Dann geben wir dem Mädchen hier ihre Medizin. Und eigentlich die viel wichtigere Frage ist, wer ist diese lustige Eule, die sie dabei hat?
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cislodia around here.
Cislodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
So you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cislodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true! My people are dying! I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough! Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Dahnans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in two places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Geez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember...
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
Let's move, people.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dahna?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us, but we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Dahnans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Dahnans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
Okay, liebe Leute, die lasst ihr da klippen. Wir haben hier eine neue Region und das heißt neue Gegner und die sind immer noch Level 7. Okay, gut. Zack! Aber ihr seht, Zephyr ist niemals richtig in unserer Party, weil mit ihm können wir auch keine Combo-Attacken machen. Sieht man hier, glaube ich. Was ein bisschen schade ist. Aber nichtsdestotrotz, langsam geht unser Weg weiter. Oh mein Gott, Leute.
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Sowas ist richtig cool, Mann, weil wir sehen hier schon...
Guess I misread the landing.
Wir sehen hier schon, was auf uns zukommt, Mann. Dort irgendwie müssen wir zum Schloss hingehen und den zweiten Lord hier bezwingen. Was uns jetzt hier aber in der Welt erwartet, wird jetzt wirklich spannend werden, weil auch unser Seefeuer und natürlich Alphen... Oh mein Gott, ist es hier staubig in der anderen Region. Im Endeffekt ja diese Region noch nie kennengelernt haben.
It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hootle, and he's a baby owl. And he's the only friend I have.
Hootle! Hootle! Ich nenne dich trotzdem Hut. Tut mir leid, du bist bei mir Hut. Bam! Welcome!
I'll take you all on. Here I come. Rising one. Damn it.
Ah, jetzt hat er gerade mein Kommen abgebrochen.
There are still more left.
So. Mich wundert es ja gerade, dass sie jetzt noch nicht unserer Party beigetreten ist, weil ich glaube, es ist kein Geheimnis, dass sie das machen wird.
What's got you so worked up, Hootle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shionne!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Wird uns jetzt echt erklärt, wie wir fliegen die Gegner bekämpfen, nachdem wir sie schon ungefähr 3-4 Stunden bekämpft haben. Naja. Wenn das Spiel meint, gerne. Hootle! Kleine süße Heule. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut.
What was it those Zeugles were attacking just now? Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zeugles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hootle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hootle?
Leute, Mann, es gibt kein Spiel, was bessere Maskottchen machen kann als Tales of Arise, Mann. Also das generell Tales. Sei es Tipo, die Kartoffel oder das Vieh, Mann. Das sieht so putzig aus, Mann. Dieses fette, fliegende Viech da, Mann. Das sieht so derbe putzig aus, Mann. So, kann man irgendwas Cooles kaufen? Wahrscheinlich nicht. Waffen schmieden. Jo. Ah, warte mal. Geht das jetzt? Ja? Und bei ihr haben wir noch nichts. Leute, das sieht so derbe putzig aus. Ah, neues Schwert, okay. Hootle. Also, dänische Eule finden. Oh, kriegt er eine Brille dann von dir? Wie Baumkronen selbst können wir ausschauen. Wenn du sie entdeckst, nähere dich und untersuche sie. Ja, will ich eigentlich gerade machen, aber bei dem geht's irgendwie nicht. Primidamen. Ist ja nett, weil wir haben schon 2, 3 von denen gefunden. Die sehen so putzig aus!
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shionne.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
What are you staring for?
Do all Dahnan fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about? This should definitely keep you guys full.
So, okay, dann haben wir was Gutes im Magen. Hootle ist auch glücklich. Leute, Mann, das Beste. Also aber nee, Tepo kann man nicht toppen. Tepo kann man nicht toppen, Mann. Aber trotzdem ein kleines süßes Haustier. Okay, dann wandern wir hier durch. Ich dachte ehrlich gesagt, wir müssen über das Meer, was wir beim letzten Mal gefunden haben, weitergehen. Oh, Fledermäuse. Ulvangrotte. Gargoyles? Definitiv Gargoyles.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go.
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shionne?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Dahnan ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Dahnan designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Dahnans will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, dann schauen wir es mal um. Ich wollte nur angesprochen haben, ich finde es seltsam, dass Rinwell noch nicht an unserer Party kämpft. Oh, dann 14 gegen.
You're finished!
I'm on it.
Ach mein Gott, bin ich gerade schlecht mit den Kombis, Mann. Egal. So, immerhin geben die mal wieder ein bisschen mehr Erfahrungspunkte ab. So, ich habe echt Angst, dass die ganzen Steinstatuen aufhüpfen. Ah, natürlich, die hüpfen ja doch. Das war ein sehr cooler Hieb. Was? Ich habe mich selbst umgebracht. Ja, das ist das Problem, wenn man die ganze Zeit hier bei seinem Selbstmörderangriff macht. Aber das sieht so cool aus, Mann. So. Slicen wir alle hier, Mann. Doofer Fight, Mann.
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Guess we have to be prepared for anything.
Die sahen ja auch so aus. Ich dachte, ehrlich gesagt, die hüpfen uns an, die Statuen.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cislodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh,
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Sislodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Sislodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Sislodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Dahnans spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Sislodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Tja, und genau das werden wir natürlich auch beim nächsten Mal weiter versuchen, nämlich dass wir anderen Leuten das schenken, was wir schon hier in unserer Region geschafft haben, nämlich Freiheit. So, bevor wir aber damit weitermachen, würde ich sagen, gibt es jetzt mal einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht es dann hier weiter mit Let's Play Tales of Arise. Bis dahin, haut rein, auf Wiedersehen, ciao.